Hi and welcome back to Feral Manor. I'm Leonie and this is Steve. We've been away now for just over a month, got back a few days ago, and certainly spring has sprung. Our oven's wattle is just magnificent at the moment.
How stunning is that?
And the nectarine's also in full flower. We've missed the flowering of the apricot.
Be really nice to get a good crop of apricots this year, particularly after all the work Steve did on clearing it out and pruning out the centre of the tree down there.
And most of the bulbs have sadly already gone. So whilst there's a lot changing, there's a lot to get on with. Most of our immediate focus is going to be on seeds and weeds. There's quite a bit of lush, weedy growth has happened over the past couple of weeks. Our friends tell us that we had a big burst of warm weather and rain. The weeds have taken off, and I'll be slowly working my way through all of that. No fun. But we are actually now going to start planting for late spring into summer. We're looking at tomatoes and a whole range of other things. So come on, let's get into it. Steve's in charge of doing all the tomato seedlings. We've got a mix this year. We've got our old favourites, Groslis. We're also going to do Blue Beauty, which is a tall tomato which has blue flashes on its skin. And we're also going to do Bundaberg Rumble, which is a much sturdier short tomato which I grew for the first time last year. That's all the seedlings on the heat mat, and hopefully we'll see some progress over the next couple of days. In terms of the crops that we can currently eat, the Silverbeet is the main thing that's happening. Steve's already picked quite a bit and turned it into a really nice spinach pie, which is great. The other main edible we have is all this broccoli, which is great, but again, we're going to have to start picking it because it's already, well, these ones over here in particular are about to burst into flower, so we might let those ones flower and keep harvesting from these, but there's still quite a bit of eating off this one. So I planted those earlier in the year and I'm really pleased to see how well they've done.
While I'm out here, we're actually getting somewhere with the asparagus. We've got that shoot and we've got several weedy ones here. Because we've just transplanted them, we've decided not to actually pick any of them to eat this year. Just going to let them get on and get themselves re-established before we do anything else.
This Vietnamese mint here is a good example of what happens. It was actually alive underneath all of these fronds and stems and leaves that got frosted off. And whilst it's incredibly tempting to come in and cut all of this off, we're still getting overnight temperatures below zero. So at this stage, I've just got to hold my nerve and not touch it. Just let it keep growing while it's still got a bit of protection. And in a few weeks' time, when the frosts have backed off, I'll be able to come back in and trim this up. You can also see that the raspberries are over here that I trimmed back a couple of months ago are coming back really well. Again, some of the little leaves have been damaged by frost. And the other thing is too, I can see there's a couple of stems here that I didn't cut out, which are clearly dead. and I'll be removing those, just get them out of the way of all this wonderful new growth. So hopefully we'll get a pretty good crop of raspberries in the not too distant future. You might remember that I had to bring this poor old orchid around the front to get some protection on the front porch from all the frost we were having, but I think it's found its happy place. Just look at this. It's got a flower spike. Woohoo! This will be the first time this one's ever flowered.
My grandmother spent a fair portion of her gardening life fighting what you must say was a losing battle against oxalis in her garden. And one of the weeds that really annoys me is this thing. I call it flickweed, and the reason it has that common name is that these seed pods you get up here, as soon as they dry out, the second you touch them, the seeds just get flung violently all over the garden. It's one of the few weeds that in this place goes straight into the bin, into the green recycling. I really do not like it, and I try every spring to remove as much as I can. Yep, there goes one right now. Most of them, thankfully, are still in the non-flinging stage. The only consolation is they're actually pretty easy to pull out. They come out quite well, but yeah, the more I can remove, particularly from this area of gravel, the happier I'll be. So that's my main task this afternoon, and has been since we got back. I've just been coming out and doing a bit of weeding where I can. I'm not so worried about the other stuff. This one is on a timer. I've got to try and get rid of it before those seeds set everywhere. That's another bucket load for you, Grandma.
Thanks for coming along today. We really appreciate you being here. Just a quick word. A lot of people still seem to think that a subscription to YouTube costs money. It's absolutely free, and it really helps our channel get traction if we can get more subscribers, and if people also like and comment on the videos. So please get in touch, subscribe, do all of those things everyone tells you. Press the thumbs up button. And certainly we'd love to hear from you. We'll catch you later. Thanks for being here. Bye.